It's some music I woke up this morning. But actually it's about noon, a little after noon. October 29th, 2017. I being DM 666. That being my neighbor. One of my neighbors. He will do that for hours on end. Several days ago, he mows the street in front of his house for hours on end. Yeah, if I make a peep, the police will be here fast. But I won't call the police on my neighbor. They didn't hesitate to call them on me. This neighbor over here is numerous times. I don't really mind his noise pollution. So long as he doesn't mind mine. No, it's him, oh no. It's David Miller 666! Oh no! Oh Lord, please have mercy. Oh no, not him again. DM 666 has arose from slumbering for a number of hours. I slept with the angels as usual. As always I do when I sleep. So he will make his music next door. Behind me, whatever you want to call it. I'll make mine in a moment. I'll make some too. Almighty Padme home. 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 Omni Matri Patrio. Oh, money, Padme home. Home, money, Padme home. Home, money, Padme home. 哦。 me, you, home, omni, ma. Home, money, pan me, home, home, me, money, pan me, yo, home, money, pan me, yo. Fumigate. I must fumigate. I will fumigate. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, et benedictus, et in muri aribus, et in benedictu fructus ventris tui, Jesus, Mater orbo nobis, peccatoris, nocin in horror te, eterni bone nostre. Amen. Hallelujah. Scio to Sante de Jupiter. I tripped on junk in my living room. My mother was a hoarder, you see. I'll show you some examples. My mother was a hoarder. See, here's my mother's bedroom, for example. My mother was a hoarder. That's after I clear something. And we cleared much stuff out of here too. So see, look at these neighbors. Endless drone of the leaf removal through there. But this guy's not even doing that. He just runs these motors endlessly. Not even doing anything with them. Just does it for hours and hours. Oh, so that one stopped. Hello, you nice doggy. Hello, you fine doggy. Hey, that human there cycling across this line. You're such a fine dog. Across it. Say hello, little doggies. Oh, you're nice little dogs. I love you too. I love you too. Oh, yes, yes. Come here, little doggy. Little doggy, come here. Oh, you're a nice little dog. You like my fingers, huh? Oh, you're kind little dogs. I love you. I love you, little doggies. Isn't it a nice morning? Or afternoon, actually. I guess it's noon, afternoon. What's going on, doggies? What's going on today, huh? What's going on, little baby? Oh, little sugar. Huh? Oh, you're a nice little doggy. I like you. You're a fine little doggy. You're a nice little dog. I love you. You too, you're a nice dog too, huh? Oh, you're a nice doggy. You've been a friend here for a long time. Huh? Yeah. That's a sweetheart. That's a sweetheart there. You're a nice dog. I love you. Unconditional love, huh? Unconditional love. I like it. I like that too. It's odd that he stopped. They usually wouldn't. Here's my car, so it's this with no brakes. I'm here penniless, of course. My sisters have left me penniless again. I have no money whatsoever. Not had any for a long time. What do you say, Pete? Hope it warms up again now. How do they have my money? What they? Which they he's referring to? How do they have my money? They have my money, first of all. My siblings, my sisters, and my brother. Well, my brother not anymore because he drew out of it. And when my mother passed away, that I live in his home alone. My understanding was that if you've always lived in a home and your parents pass away, for example, in my situation, or your spouse or whatever, who's ever left in a home, that's their home then. But my sister right away went to my adversary's lawyer. She went to the same attorney that represented the police, who were back here behind me a couple 100 foot. They were in a safety complex several 100 foot up that way, behind them trees over there. He's the same one who represented the police. This lawyer she went to, this Tom Adams guy down the street here. And claimed that they owned a portion of the house too, because there was no will left. But even though my mother left verbal instructions that I was to be allowed to remain in the home as long as I wished to, and even though my sisters agreed to that at that attorney's office when we first met there, shortly after my mother passed away, that they insisted, well, each child would get a sliver of the home, even though they each had their own homes. And they would each get a sliver of the property of the home, even though my sister didn't report any of the property of the home to the judge in the probate court, Judge Dennis Doyle, in the 20th Circuit Court of Monroe County, as was required by law. She did not inventory the property in the home, distinguish, for example, my property from my mother's property. I'm going to turn off this echo. Sorry about that. For my vocal device here when I sang. She did not do that to distinguish my property from her property. there again, I believe that the common law states that therefore, since I live here and nobody else does, it becomes then my property. Since she did not report to the probate court that was their 1/5 their property, that everything in this house would become my property upon my mother's passing away. My sister had over a year to report to the probate court that no, they wanted 1/5 of that property. Despite the fact they brought dumpsters here, as I showed in a previous video. They threw away property without my permission, without my cooperation or permission. They threw away several dumpsters worth of property. You know, my mother left verbal instructions that I could sell such property for my upkeep after she passed away. She did not report it on the probate court, and then goes to probate court and again tries to raise these issues of my mental health and fitness. And again it starts this psychiatry baloney. You know, she's a very dangerous, deranged woman, this Linda Archer down the street. And even though she's a registered nurse, and would deprive me and neglect me here like this, leave me penniless, and angrily call the police on me on multiple occasions. My mom passed away. My mother passed away. Julia, and many call her Judy, of course. Her name was Julia Miller. God bless her. She's in 7th Avenue, Colessia. After they threatened to take away her pain medicine. And they started coming to her house with these rehab nurses. Even though she was 91 years old. And I told them at the time, if you take away her pain medicine, she will die. And she did, shortly thereafter. And the reason, part of the reason being they took away the pain medicine, their fears that she gave some to me. Her Percocet, for example, her oxycodone medication. Knowing that the police, when I went to doctors, would interfere with my medical care and say, don't give him any narcotics. Don't give him any controlled substances. As they did also with my methylphenidate prescription, my Ritalin prescription that I received through the Medicare Part D program for $7 a month. Don't let him have any, it's dope. The Drug Enforcement Administration, the Columbia Police, the Monroe County Sheriff, etc. went to my doctors. They went into my doctor's offices and interfered with my medical care in contradiction of federal law, federal and state law. And they say my mother was a dope fiend. My sister, Linda Archer, said my mother was a dope fiend. Take the pills away from her. This registered nurse in Illinois. This Kathy Reeser, one of my other sisters, a registered nurse in Illinois. And they murdered my mother. And the police agreed with it. It's dope, it's dope, it's dope. She died from a broken heart. Thank you, Domestic Goddess, thank you for your sympathy, Domestic Goddess. Sancte Michael Archangel, defending nos imperio, culture and equidium et insidious diaboli est oppressium imperii Zeus supplicae deprecamur tuque precaps militiae caelesi satae malesqui spiritus malignos equidorum animarum Pariatur mundo, tuinum tute, and infernum dat today. Amen. Scio to Sante, de Jupiter, omnipotens, et spiritus sancti angeli, in celestia, in terra, to defendinos, to preserve bonum te, nostre eternae, to restore justice. Laudi Zeus, laudi Zeus, laudi Zeus, amen. So more to be, I mean. Mine eyes have seen the coming of the glory of the Lord. He is breaking out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Her truth is marching on. Judy in the sky with a fiery sword. My relatives buy me some food. I get a SNAP card. Also, $97 a month. They grudgingly bring me some food. Very little, actually. And for example, right now, I'm out of poppy seed. I'm out of poppy seed, which I need. It's one of my primary food sources. Poppy seed. I eat lots and lots of poppy seed. I'm presently out of poppy seed. But my sisters will not buy poppy seed. To them, it's dope. Goddess avenge me. Goddess avenge me. Goddess avenge me. To them, it is dope. When I buy poppy seed. You know, sold in grocery stores throughout America. Even though human beings consumed for thousands of years before they consumed wheat, before they cultivated wheat, they cultivated poppy, opium poppy. Human beings, before they grew wheat, before they grew corn or rice, they grew poppies. When the Ice Ages ended, 12,000 years ago, the glaciers melted, they ate poppies. They ate opium poppies. It was their primary food source. It's where the civilization sprung up. In the Mediterranean basin, in the Euphrates Tigris, in the Indus Valley. They ate opium poppy seed. It lasted for years. It had a long shelf life. It was very nutritious. In Egypt, these places where civilizations thrived and grew up first, there grew opium poppies. They grew it before they grew wheat and rice and other grains. They cultivated opium poppy. It's an essential food for human beings. Opium poppy. Thus saith David Miller, Master of Arts degree, Sociology, SIUE 2000. That before they grew grain, they grew poppy. And where the civilizations thrived, the agrarian civilizations first, they grew poppy, opium poppy. In Egypt, in Mesopotamia, in the Mediterranean basin, in the Tigris-Euphrates Valley, in the Indus Valley, they grew opium poppies. The seeds of which could be stored for years as a source of food and nutrition. And still are today, consumed in tons and tons throughout the world. Except in crazy nations like Singapore where they banned them. These asinine nations that follow the United States with their opium wars, the Britain and their opium wars, and the United States with their Harrison Act in 1914. With this hideous Harrison Act that cost the lives of millions of people, murdered millions of people, gave us a Drug Enforcement Administration, deprived the Treasury of trillions of dollars for war on the poppy, and the coca, and the cannabis. The other sacred plants that made human beings what they are today. Avenge us, God! Judy in the sky with diamonds and a avenging sword of fire! Avenge me, my goddess! I who speak the truth, your beloved David, who utters nothing but truth! I'll be back in a while.